From London, we present a comedy for radio by Sheila Hodgson. It's A Dog's Life.
Darling, I can hear Katie. Darling, let Katie in. Darling, Katie's getting cross.
Come in, you brute.
Who's my lovely girl dog? Did nice daddy open the door? Give nice daddy a kiss.
I don't want her licking my face.
She's trying to say thank you.
Well, she needn't bother.
Who's going to get a big bone for Christmas?
Susan, look, about Christmas.
Katie is. Katie is.
Will you put that dog down? We've got to decide.
Yes, darling.
Look, I don't have to be back in the office till the following Monday. That means we get a clear week.
Bliss.
So, what about it?
Hmm?
Paris.
Oh, dear. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, darling, it's a wonderful chance. You'll love Madame Bertouille. She's very hospitable and a sweetie.
What about Monsieur?
He's terribly fat and rides around Paris on a moped.
I don't believe it.
Neither does Paris, but it happens twice a day. Imagine a French Christmas dinner.
Turkey?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Oysters, trout and almonds, roast veal.
Monsieur Bertouille has a problem.
He's not worried. If we arrive on Christmas Eve...
I'm not sure.
Darling, they want us. He's been running the French office for 10 years, and they keep on asking.
For a whole week?
Yes, they're dying to meet you.
Oh, dear.
But I more or less promised.
But what about Katie?
Kennels.
No.
Your mother.
At Christmas?
Well, I'll arrange something.
What?
A suitable home.
Not kennels.
Why not?
All those rough dogs.
Company.
Katie doesn't think she's a dog. Katie thinks she's a person.
Somebody should tell her.
Peter.
Look, just imagine evenings in Paris, moonlight on the left bank.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Of course.
I don't think it's proper. We've only been married a year.
I'm the impulsive type.
Dangerous.
Katie, leave the room.
Oh, look, darling. She did.
Evening, Mr. Maitland.
Oh, hello, George. Make it a pint.
Only 5 more days. Done your shopping yet?
My wife...
Same here. Gives you the horrors, doesn't it? Going away.
Paris, I hope.
Bit late to book, isn't it?
Well, we're staying with friends.
Lucky for some. 2 bob.
Oh, thanks. No, it's a question of arranging. George,
Sir?
you don't know anybody who wants a dog for Christmas?
As a gift?
As a boarder.
Struth.
A little dog.
It's a season of peace and goodwill, Mr. Maitland.
I know, and all kennels are booked up.
You want to think of these things earlier.
I did. I put a notice on the front gate.
What happened?
Nothing.
There you are.
The wind blew it away.
It has been windy lately. Gales round the east coast, they said on the radio. Come in, sir.
Pardon me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your glass?
No, I can reach you. We're talking about a dog.
Yes.
I couldn't help overhearing you want somebody to take care of.
Over Christmas?
Is it a big dog?
No, tiny, a terrier.
A sex?
We generally keep it on a lead.
I beg yours.
Oh, I see what you mean, yes. A bitch.
Bites?
Certainly not.
£2.10.
Well, I don't quite...
Now, come on, you won't do better than that. £2.10 a week. The price includes a Christmas bonus in the shape of a bone.
Have you done this sort of thing before?
Not me, the wife. We had an Alsatian at Easter.
Good heavens.
Bit of a mistake, really. She was trapped in the kitchen for 2 hours. But if your dog's a little...
And no trouble.
You're on.
Have a drink.
Very kind of you, Scott.
George?
Come in, sir.
The name's Paradine.
Maitland.
Pleased to meet you. We live in Exeter Road, handy for the park.
You couldn't collect the dog.
Don't see why not if I drive round to your place on...
Christmas Eve? Early?
Lunchtime.
Fine. I'll give you the address. You give me yours.
Here you are.
That's it.
Ooh, never write things on a cigarette packet, Mr. Maitland. You lose more friends that way.
Oh, this is marvellous. There we are.
Thank you.
We'll expect you about midday.
Good luck.
Happy Christmas. I'm packing. Oh, blast. If one more lot, rest me merry.
Happy Christmas!
Run along to Santa Claus and don't come back.
What did you give them?
A couple of French francs.
Peter.
Well, I haven't any change. Can I put my bedroom slippers in your suitcase?
No.
Well, they weren't going to mine.
Let me. Oh, what are those boxes?
Well, presents. I'll leave them behind if you like.
Don't be silly. Oh, Peter, I've had the most awful thought.
Try sitting on
You'll
it.
break the hinges. Darling, customs.
Yeah?
We shall have to go through customs.
Yes.
And they'll ask you what's inside the boxes.
Very likely.
You can't possibly tell them not of their Christmas presents, not in front of me.
Well, they don't care what you take in.
But coming out
Well, I'll tell them everything was bought right here in London.
and taken to Paris?
Yes.
Do you think they'll believe you?
Oh, hello.
Please don't shout. shout at me?
It's your mother.
Hello, Mummy. Happy Christmas. I can't talk now. I've had a bath. I'm trying to pack and the flight goes in 2 hours.
Milk!
I stopped it. Hold on, Mummy.
Papers?
Till 31st. Oh, get down, Katie. Oh, darling, she's got a teeth in my night.
Let go, Katie.
The door, darling.
She'll have everything out of the suitcase in a minute.
She doesn't want us to leave.
Oh, she's out of luck.
Careful. Are you still there, Mummy?
Yes?
Morning, old man. Come for the dog.
Oh, thank heaven for that. Now, here you are.
Now, lead, basket.
In the hall. Can you manage?
Yeah, yes, that's it. Just about.
Now, let's see. £2.10.
Oh, pay me at the end. What day?
I'm not quite certain. We haven't got a flight booked yet, but just keep the dog till I collect her, will you?
Sure. Happy Christmas.
And to you.
Que descend la nuit, toutes sortes de gueux se foulevillent en cachette et sont heureux de trouver une pochette.
Well,
The bridges of Paris. I wish I could decide
what?
which I like best. Little unexpected bridges, the ones the guy doesn't bother to mention, or great carved bridges, stiff with history.
Worth it?
Oh, yes. Oh, Peter, yes. It's all too... I don't know.
Fabulous, fantastic, colossal,
Something else.
expensive.
Shut up.
What are you thinking about?
Dog biscuits.
Dog biscuits.
Darling, do you suppose Katie had a nice Christmas dinner?
There are some things I refuse to worry about on Christmas Day. The dog's dinner is one of them.
Oh, you don't really care. Oh, Peter, listen. Listen.
Happy Christmas, my love.
Happy Christmas. I love you.
It's expected. In Paris.
Well, I'm a very conventional girl.
We must go.
Oh, please.
It's getting cold.
I don't feel it.
No, darling, the bird trees will think we got lost on the
I
metro.
don't believe it's open on Christmas Day.
Come on.
Shall we go and look?
No.
Oh, we could dance on the platform and sing Noel, Noel to the guard.
We are not doing anything of the sort.
Why are you so English? On Christmas Day, on the Pont des Évêques, you have to be so English?
Yes?
Good. Oh, I wish you could do things to time. Scuttle over the bits you don't like and stretch and stretch the nice bits.
Greedy.
Why? I'm not asking for more time. I just want to be able to say, thank you, that was a lovely year. I'll have it over and over and over again, instead of next year and the year after.
You might miss something.
But I don't believe it.
Susan, was it so good?
Yes. Yes, yes, and yes, what I tell you 3 times.
Is true. Oh, darling. This time next week.
You'll be gone.
I'm sorry, my fault. I should have booked the tickets ages
No,
ago.
it doesn't matter.
You don't mind staying on a couple of days by yourself?
Oh, silly question.
I can only get 1 ticket, and I have to be back in the office.
Poor you.
Poor me.
I tell you who was delighted, Madame Bertouille. I think she really wants me to stay.
Of course.
Of course.
You're rather nice.
Oh, darling, the moment you get back...
Turn on the water.
No.
Tell the milkman.
No.
Start the papers.
Go and fetch Katie.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mother. It's Peter.
Oh, did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes, thank you. Look, Mother...
Foreign, I expect.
Yes, it was, actually. Look, Mother, when you came into the house...
Not like Christmas at home.
did you tidy the house?
If you're complaining,
No, I'm not.
I've been very busy. We've had Christmas over here too, you know. And your Uncle Tom came to dinner.
Look, have you thrown away a cigarette packet?
Certainly not.
I don't mean a full packet, an empty packet with an address written on it.
An empty packet?
Yes.
Well, I may have done.
Oh, hell!
Peter! Peter, are you swearing at me?
I wrote the address on the back of a cigarette packet.
Oh, you don't want to do that, Mr. Maitland.
Well, I've done it. And now I can't remember the name or the address or anything.
And this fella took the dog away?
On Christmas Eve.
Oh, worrying.
My wife comes back on Monday. Oh. Paraffin.
I'm sorry, sir.
Does a man called Paraffin come in here?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, that's wrong then. I met him in here, a big man with a loud voice.
Very common.
Not really, just a little off, perhaps.
I dare say he'll bring the dog home himself.
No, he won't. I said to wait till I collected her. She'll stay there, completely uncalled for, till... Oh, George, what am I going to do?
Well, I've only got one what you might call constructive suggestion, sir.
Yes?
Put an advertisement in the paper.
I'll repeat that. Will the man who took away a small dog on Christmas Eve contact 486-1529 immediately? Yes, immediately. If I can't find her by Monday, I'm sunk. It was Christmas, Sue, and I was busy. It was getting late, Sue. I had to do something. He seemed such a nice man, Sue. I met him in a pub.
Evening, sir.
Yeah!
Startle you, did I?
Yeah. Oh, you can't loom out of other people's doorways like that.
Well, I've been waiting for you. I came in answer to the advert.
In the dark?
I'm here to say I'm sorry.
Well, that's not the way to do it. Pouncing on me in my own garden in the middle of the night.
I thought you'd want the dog back as soon as possible.
Dog? Dog? Where dog?
No, steady, sir. You mustn't blame me. I took it for a stray.
Katie?
The animal in question went behind a bush, sir. You see, I came upon it in the high street.
Come to Daddy.
Affectionate, isn't she?
What's that?
Your dog.
You must be out of your mind. It's a werewolf, a hyena. It's 10 miles high.
Wrong one, is it?
Go away. You don't live here. Shoo! Help! Help! Please! Somebody, help! Oh, get off my chest!
Come on, you. Good doggy, good doggy.
How dare you bring that menace into my garden?
You advertised for it.
I did not. No! Now I've trodden on a rose bush. I'll sue you.
A stray, you said. Missing on Christmas Eve, you said.
A pet dog, not a man-eating monstrosity.
I had a lot of trouble getting it here.
Well, get it out.
They wouldn't take it on the bus. It's a 5-mile walk.
That's your problem.
Good morning.
Hello?
It's about your little dog.
Oh, now look, let's get this quite clear. It's a little dog.
Black and white?
Yes.
Oh, it was given to us for Christmas, I'm afraid.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Just a minute. My dog was given to you?
It must be bought on the black market. Dear
Bring
me.
it back at once.
I shall never forgive myself. What must you think?
That's a Pomeranian.
Oh, does it matter? I don't know much about breeds.
Well, Katie is a terrier.
Are you sure?
Well, yes.
Oh, well then perhaps it isn't Katie after all.
Well, of course it isn't Katie.
Oh, you shouldn't have pointed your finger at her. She doesn't like it.
Madam, I'm sorry you've had all this trouble, but you should have read the advertisement properly.
Governor, we were sorry for you at the pub, so we had a whip round and got you a dog.
Don't let that mongrel in.
It's not a dead image, I know, but it's the best likeness we could get. You can have it for $5.
I don't want it as a gift.
Oh, do be careful, young man. I'm not certainly like each other.
Madam, if you would kindly remove... Oh, too late.
Oh, dear. Oh, I am sorry. Oh, then get into the room.
Stop!
Oh, do something.
Mind the flower beds.
Be a nasty accident!
Shut the gate.
Got you a packet of a car smashes!
Stop those dogs.
All right, I've got the little one.
Hold on to it.
Oh, blimey, there's a policeman.
Are these dogs yours, sir?
No.
You could be reported, you know, for causing a public nuisance.
But they're nothing to do with me.
He advertised for them.
I did not.
Well, don't do it again, sir. And take the animals indoors, please.
No, please, wait. They don't belong here.
I'm sure your wife would be just as happy with this one.
Did say a little dog, and
Take them away, both of them.
I was only trying to help, Mr. Maitland.
Look, George, please try to understand. This is a special dog.
Yes, sir.
A dog called Katie.
Yes, sir.
A dog my wife knows. Oh, Lord.
Something wrong, sir?
She's due home on Monday.
Katie?
My wife.
You want to cast your mind back, Mr. Maitland. Haven't you any idea where the man lives?
I wrote the address on the back of a cigarette packet.
Then concentrate on cigarettes.
I've given up smoking.
Concentrate on the packet. If you could just visualize...
Paradine! Not paraffin. Sir, his name was Paradine.
Oh, there you are. Nothing like a bit of applied vision. Now all you have to do is to look him up in the phone book.
Do you have one?
Hang on. Last year's, but I don't suppose it matters.
Oh, bless you, George. Now, let's have a look. Here we are. Paradale, Paradanson, Paradine, 41 Angel Road. George?
Yeah?
We are home and dry.
Yes?
I've called for Katie.
Who?
I think you got my dog.
Harold? Harold, come quick. There's a man making trouble.
Outside.
No, please, if I can just explain. You took my dog away on Christmas Eve.
Drunk.
Trying it on.
At least, no, not you. I can see it wasn't you now.
Disgusting.
Get lost.
But somebody who lives at this address, a Mr. Paradine.
Paradine?
Paradine.
Left 8 months ago and never paid the gas bill.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Friend of yours.
No.
£5.10 owing.
Well, you don't know where he's gone to?
If I did, I'd have the law. Beat it.
And if you're a burglar, I shall tell the police.
Madam, I am looking for my dog.
They think of everything.
Peter!
Oh, hello.
Well, I don't wish to criticize, Peter, but I think you should know there are several people with dogs in your garden.
Oh, no.
They've been waiting some time, and one of them has had an accident on your doorstep.
This is ridiculous.
I called on you hoping for a cup of tea.
Yeah, oh, yes, of course, Mother. Look, do come in.
Thank you, no.
I don't suppose the dogs will stay long.
Goodbye, Peter.
No, please.
I am not going past an Alsatian at my age.
What on earth do you want?
Your dog.
Oh, they'll have the door down in a minute. Or break a window. Oh, dear. This is frightful. I can't have them running all over my house.
Emergency service, please fire our ambulance.
Police.
Just a minute.
Wembridge Police Station.
Oh, hello. Look, my garden is full of dogs.
You want the RSPCA, sir?
No, I don't. I want to be rescued.
Are the animals actually molesting you, sir?
Well, no, they haven't actually got in yet.
I shouldn't worry.
They're wrecking my flower beds.
You wish to file a complaint?
You bet I do.
All right, sir. Just give me your name and address. We'll send a man round to see what's going on.
Evening.
Oh, hello.
Oh, where are all these dogs?
They went away in the end.
Just like that.
Yes, just like that. You see, I lost mine.
Yes,
But the whole thing got rather out of hand. Simply rain dogs. Cats and dogs. I can show you the paw prints on the flower bed.
It's a bit dark for that, sir. Good night.
Oh, good night. Splendid. Now the police think I'm a nut on top of everything else. Yes?
Just a formality, sir. Can I see your dog license?
Susan!
Hello, darling.
Oh, welcome home, darling. Now, give me that.
It weighs a ton.
Oh, gosh, what have you got in it? The Eiffel Tower?
Presents. Oh, darling, I've had the most awful experience in there.
You were caught?
Oh, don't be silly.
How much?
He asked me if I had anything to declare, and I said only Christmas presents. And he said, well, I don't suppose you've got anything valuable, have you, dear?
Oh, bless him.
Why?
He let you go.
He suggested nobody would give me a decent Christmas present.
Ah, here we are. Here's the car.
Peter, he insulted me.
Never mind.
I could have had diamond rings or watches or fur coats.
Shut the door, darling.
But he gave me one glance. And you haven't got anything valuable, he said.
Susan?
But how did he know?
I've got some rather bad news.
Well, do I look cheap?
I don't quite know how to tell you this.
Honestly, would you think, just at first glance, I'm the sort of girl who gets nothing for Christmas?
You're certain to blame me.
Oh, no, darling, your present was super. I'm just furious about the insinuation.
I'm desperately sorry.
I might have been carrying champagne or buckets of perfume. I could have been smuggling a dog in.
Yes, darling, the whole thing about the dog.
Peter, do I look innocent or honest or what?
Well, darling, you see, the whole thing was an accident.
I shall never forgive the customs. Well, they might have been suspicious just as a matter of courtesy.
You see, I met this man in a pub.
What?
Well, you remember?
Peter, have you been listening to a word I said?
No, not really. Oh, I'm sorry, darling, I've just got to tell you.
You don't care if I'm insulted by the government.
Well, of course I do, darling. But things have gone wrong at home.
Oh, you're hopeless. I suppose you couldn't manage by yourself. What have you been living on, dog biscuits?
No, the dog.
Oh, Peter. Peter, you are funny. Do you realise what you said? You said you'd been living on the dog, exactly as if you had poor Katie for dinner.
Oh, Susan, look, please forgive me.
Oh, darling, I love you. We'll have a celebration dinner the moment I get in. I had the most fabulous meals in Paris.
I've searched high and low.
The Betty took me to a marvellous restaurant. Oh, what have you lost?
Katie.
Oh, never mind, dear, I expected it. What?
I can explain everything.
You said you'd lost Katie.
Yes, I know.
But that's contemptible.
Oh, Susan.
You just hadn't the guts to tell me straight away.
I told you I was sorry.
I should never have gone to Paris.
Oh, darling, please.
I knew this would happen.
Yes, well, that's absurd.
I did. I had a presentiment.
You couldn't possibly have known I'd give Katie to a strange man and then lose the address.
It's exactly the sort of thing you would do. Mother warned me.
Well, bully for her. It was Mother who lost the address.
You wrote it on a cigarette packet.
She threw it away.
Hello there, Mr. Maitland.
Paraffin!
Where?
Well, darling, it's all right. This is the chap. This is the man.
The name is Paradine, if you don't mind.
And a very jolly happy new year, Mr. Paradine. I've been tearing the place apart trying to find you.
You had the address Exeter Street.
Oh, yes, of course. How stupid. I remember now.
Are you the man who took our dog away?
Now, darling, come along in, come along in. You must have wondered why I didn't collect her.
I did, yeah.
Oh, darling, give Mr. Parachute a drink. My wife's just got back from Paris.
Oh, happy days.
Now, sherry, whiskey?
I won't say no to a small Scotch.
Do you know you're going to laugh when I tell you this?
Yeah?
The silliest thing happened. I lost your address.
You did.
Yes, and then I put an advertisement in the local paper.
Never take it.
Well, it was a faint chance.
You need to be lucky.
What have you done with Katie?
Oh, yes, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
Has Katie been good?
I was coming to that.
Hurry up.
I've lost her.
What?
It might have happened to anybody.
You monster.
You call yourself a dog minder?
Not me, the wife.
Give me that whiskey bottle.
You never turned up and the wife got worried.
We shall sue.
I put the animal on a lead and set off for your house, just in case there'd been a misunderstanding, like.
Well?
Well, a couple of streets from here, she pulled the lead out of my hand and bolted. Sorry, I'm sure.
Well, when was this?
Half an hour back.
Oh, Peter.
I'll go to the police.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening, Constable. My name is Maitland. I've lost a little dog.
Yes, sir. We've heard about you.
The place was swarming with dogs, Susan. So when I saw another dog in your garden, naturally I chased it out.
But that was Katie, Mother.
Of course, they all look alike to me, except in the matter of size, of course.
Darling.
No luck.
Katie was here.
What?
She was sitting on the doorstep and Mother chased her away.
Well, I don't see how I was to know.
Well, you could have asked if she lived here.
Oh, good gracious.
Now you've offended your mother.
Well, don't worry. You did that while I was away. Oh, Peter.
Oh, no, please. Love.
Well, I keep thinking of Katie.
Now, look, darling, look. If she was here, could she possibly have got inside the house?
Yes.
Yes?
You left a window open, but I've searched every room and I've called till I'm sick.
I see. That's that, then.
Mother scared her away.
Oh, poor little Katie.
She must have been miserable with your friend.
Well, I don't see why.
Well, she bolted the moment she got within a mile of home. I expect she missed her mummy.
Or smelt the dog.
Peter!
You know what Katie's like, even at the best of times.
That's a beastly thing to say when she isn't here to defend herself.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can apologize to Katie. If you ever see Katie again.
Now, don't cry.
Going away for Christmas. How could we?
It's late. We better go to bed. Did you put a hot water bottle in?
No, you cold?
Oh, it doesn't matter. No, I just saw that bump under the blankets. Darling, forgive me?
No, it wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. I was so set on going to Paris with you.
Love.
Come here. Ah! Katie! What are you doing?
She was hiding!
In the bed!
Of all the mean things, and I was calling and calling.
She does it on purpose. Get down!
Oh, Katie! Katie, we love you too!
You evil-minded little hound.
Darling.
Oh, hell. Oh, dear. Well, are you happy now? Love you.
Reckless.
Of course. Katie, leave the room.
Oh, darling, look. She has.
That was It's a Dog's Life by Sheila Hodgson. Sue and Peter Maitland were played by Christine Finn and Peter Tuddenham, and Katie, and other dogs, by Percy Edwards. Production was by Betty Davies.